Right here is what a podcast looks like as I am in CapCut right here. I will go over everything that I use to make this a lot easier. Guys, it takes a long time to do all this stuff if you do all the cuts by yourself. So hopefully this is going to help out you if you're about to do something like this. Or here is kind of what you should pay for how much work is here. First, let's start up top here. So I got my audio, video, and I got my new audio that I had. I did all the EQ and all that extra stuff. So I have certain folders in folders. And if you guys look, these are 4 tracks. So let me show you what I got going on here. So these are Rode mics and they're going into a Rodecaster Pro II. So I have track 1, track 2, track 3, and track 4. And then I have one that's it's all 4 into one. Please, if you can, do it this way, because if you have somebody who coughs or sneezes or they hit the mic, all that kind of stuff, you could take that out. Because guys, it's yeah. So we got that. We have all the audio stuff, and then we're gonna jump into each scene. So if you guys look, up here is 2, but I have 3, as in here's 1, and then 2, and then 3. What I did was I just made this one smaller, and then I made that one smaller as well, and I added these on each side. So if you guys look, I guess how that is set up, again, it's just 1, 2, and then I put this logo behind it, right? So it's all in one. So from there, let's start from the front. So from here, you have 1 thing going on, 2 thing, and then you have 3 things that are going on. And then of course you have to add, they are speaking. Guys, I do this last, this front part last, because like, again, guys, it's in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but I just I go, hey, what parts in here do you want in the front? So these are just things that are about to be spoken about in as they're, of course, speaking, right? But these are certain scenes. So if you guys look, I want to see if I can actually get it. So yeah, you can see it right here. So I have this one here, and I believe there's one more. So it's like 1, 2, and 3 is what she was like, hey, look, here's where I want it, right? So it's this one, the other one, and then I just took it. So like this whole part, if it'll load, I just took all that and I just came over here and I copied it, and then I put it over here, and I go over here and I press paste, and it's going to come down there. I have that for each of the spots that I have marked with this M, right? So, it's going to play here. So I have this up on the top. It's like, hey, here's what is going to actually show up as you watch the actual episode. And it's going to play. So the dash right here, it's of course, this is what it says, right? And all this stuff I already have preset. So I'm gonna bring this over here. So if you guys look, guys, here's what, guys, I have it set so that I don't have to think about it over and over and over and over and over. It's already set up. So all I do, I go, cool. I just highlight that. I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna right click, and let me bring this off to the side, and then we're gonna go to text. Let's just say I wanted to pull that off, and I'm gonna go to paste, right? Boom, it's up there. And again, this is what it is, and cool. And I have it on a loop of the ink print, right? So I would say you got to find what works for you. This took me a bit to kind of learn where stuff goes, all that kind of stuff. And this line here, this is the logo. So as you have it play, right? You're gonna have it play, boom. You guys, it plays on the whole thing. But if you look for each certain thing they speak about, I have it's gonna fade to black on everything, right? So this is gonna fade because I want each, I guess, certain thing they're gonna talk about its own separate option, right? So you're gonna come in, you're gonna put a fade there, cool, and then you're gonna speak, right? Cool. They're speaking, awesome, awesome, cool. And then here's how, so we have 1, 2, 3 there is what they speak about, and it's the exact same thing, logo. Here's where what's going to come in. And then from here is where I go to a fade out to what I actually made for them. It's going to fade in to the intro, right? Actually, I'll have it on screen. I'm actually just gonna press play.
O sea, la engatusó tan feo.
Oh, I have it muted. Sick. All right, let me come back to that. Oh yeah, I have it muted. I was kidding on that. Okay, let's just go back.
Engatusó tan feo.
Cool. If you guys look, I have this on top. So this one will show first, right? Actually, so because this one is actually going to play, I want to add this piece on top, right? Because I put this right here, like right here, and you can't add in. You can do it, no? So for some reason, it won't let me add this. Oh, it's because this is too big. So I'm just gonna pull that. Guys, in some cases, it will not let you add in a transition here. This is what I get. Oh my God, guys, I'm tripping, right? So if this happens, this is what you have to do to get around that, right? So I'm gonna pull that off. Cool. And if you guys look right here, it's not the exact same as this one. So this one actually works, right? But this one, like, do you see how it's got lines in it? This will not show up on the actual thing when you export it. It's not going to be there. So to get around that, all you would do is you're going to add it on top. So let me come back. Let me do, boom. Let me do that one more time. Cool. You are going to add this on top because this will show on top of this right here. Cool. So what you're going to do, you're going to add in a fade in to black right here. Boom. And then it's going to fade perfect. Be sure to be sure these the arrows will actually be at the end of the, like right here where it ends. So be sure that makes sense, because if not, I'm going to show you what happens. Let's go a lot more. You see how it just went off up into black? You can't really see it that much, but it looks bad. All this is saying, it's not all the way, I would say it's not all the way done making that fade in. So here, let's just play it real quick.
Tan feo.
That whole, like, it's not huge. That small, that like, for me, that looks bad. So let's come back to 5 where it ends. It's smoother. So that is all I do for that front part. And then from right here is what you're going to do as you come in, because in, like, again, how I was saying, you can have it here, but it won't be on point. Like, it won't let you fade in looking on point. So for here, it's the exact same thing. You want to put this on top, but you're going to fade out on this one. Cool. You're going to fade out. I do it 0.07, right? So if we bring this over again, guys, I have this set in stone. So each of these over here, it's a 0.5 fade in and fade out because it's somewhat quick. And then the start of that episode right here, it's a 0.7 second fade in. So you guys always have something off on the side, either on a piece of paper or on an app, or, you know, all that extra stuff there. So I'm going to have it come in, and as you can see, you guys, I don't have the logo on the bottom. I have that fade out with it fades out with the main, like this scene right here. It fades out at the exact same time. Ooh, looks good. All right, and then when you come in, all I'm going to do is wait until this fade in is done, and then I'm going to add in the logo on the bottom. So here's how it looks.
Hello. Bienvenidos a otro episodio más de Not Your Typical.
Perfect, right? Like, for me, that spot there works. So on the whole thing, what I did, I just took the top. I'm just going to show you real quick. Oh, let me zoom in. Or let me use my Stream Deck. I should be using that a lot more. So we're going to go to Alt. We're going to bring that up. Whoa, that was crazy. Okay. So because it is a PNG or whatever, it's a picture, you could take this and go all the way on the top. Boom. Right. But I just have these, like, right here. It's been cut. This has been cut. This has been cut because I used these scenes right here as the ones that are on the front. So let's pull that off. I don't even know what I just did right there. That was crazy. So that's how you would add that in, but make sure it makes sense with all of your scenes. As in, if it was like up here or so, right, or off to the side, and it switched scenes, and it's like, it looks bad on that scene. So let's just say it was right here for some, I don't know, odd reason, you know, it might look good ish right here, but then if you switch scenes, so you have to find what works for you. As we come into here, you know, we're going to start. You can, you know, of course, you have your options to split all your scenes and all that extra stuff. Okay, cool. You have each speaker on the bottom. And then from there, all you would do is like, okay, here's how to cut scenes. If you know, certain things you look for as you split scenes. Awesome. You're all done, good to go. And then from there, you're good. And then at the end of it, let's come over to the end, and let's see here. Here's how I do my outros. As we're up at the end, we're going to have this guy here. It's going to fade out. So we're going to come over, and it's going to fade out. And then I hit it with the outro clip, right? Boom. And then it's going to outro. And again, you guys, it is smart to have your stuff on top, and then it's going to come in here. Like, so for this one, guys, it syncs up perfect from where it comes out. If you guys look right here, it's going to come out, boom, and then it starts to fade to black. on the clip. And then I have the outro clip I made as well. So that is how it actually looks. And then you're going to export the whole thing. If you did it in 4K, cool. Did it in 4K, cool. This is how it actually looks to do a podcast. And I would say for me, a bit over 1 hour of actual work, as in, I don't sit here as certain things have to the upload and all that stuff, but the whole process is a lot more, but it's not actual work. It's more of your computer doing the work. Like right now, that if I were going to have the export in 4K, it does take a bit, but I don't sit here as it exports. Again, I hope this helps out. Like, subscribe, and I'm going to put some videos up on the screen. I would say to watch those. It's going to help you a little bit more with your content creation. Have a good day.